Hi everyone, so today I want to talk to you about a question I get from time to time. And this question is, what happens after the OCD is done? After I get over OCD, what happens? And what usually happens, I can tell you from my own experience as well as the experience of some of my clients, is that you just live your life. It's not a drastic thing where yesterday you had OCD and today it's gone. Right? It's a slow process where little by little the anxiety starts to go away. And as it goes away, it start the mind, that area that was occupied by the anxiety, unfortunately it doesn't stay empty or get filled with just happy thoughts. It gets filled with everyday life thoughts. So it starts to just you start to kind of worry more about daily life things, um, get more involved in daily life things. It doesn't get filled with worry specifically, but it just gets filled with stuff, just like the rest of the mind that was before. It was just there was less of it occupied by the real stuff and more of it occupied by OCD. Now the OCD is squeezed out and the real stuff gets, So will you be deliriously happy all the time? No. Will you be just like everybody else when it comes to their level of happiness and unhappiness? Yes. And that is the basic truth of it. But coming from a place of having OCD every day and being extremely anxious every day, it's going to be like to the way you're feeling, probably the way you're feeling right now. It's like for you, it will be like you've hit nirvana, because um, having experienced OCD myself, I know how extreme it gets when it comes to the thoughts and the levels of anxiety. So not to experience that, it's amazing. But at the same time, the problem with all of this is that because it doesn't go away all at once, it goes away slowly. You don't really notice when it's gone. It's not like you wake some there was some days when I woke up in the morning and said, "Oh wow, I don't have an OCD thought when I'm first waking up." And that's nice. But most of the time you're just like all, worked up about your real life stuff. So you'll be like, "Oh, I got to go do this and do that." And you're not living in the moment and appreciating that, like, "Oh my god, my life was so much worse before with the way I was feeling and all of this." So I hope this kind of explains to you how it really happens. And if you do kind of focus on the fact that you don't have OCD and that you don't have thoughts, you will start to appreciate it more. But most people kind of just they move on from OCD and they start to get back to their real life, and that's just how it happens. And then they proceed that way. So I hope this answered the questions for you. If you have any questions, you can always email me at info@youhaveocd.com. Also, you can visit youhaveocd.com, and there's my books are available there. The recovery program with me is available there, as well as some free articles as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.